Did you know that one seemingly healthy fruit could be secretly destroying your prostate while sending your blood sugar through the roof? If you're a man over 40 dealing with diabetes or worried about prostate health, what I'm about to reveal might shock you. This common fruit sits in millions of fridges right now, marketed as a superfood. But it could be the hidden culprit behind your bathroom struggles and blood sugar spikes. I'm talking about grapes. Yes, those innocent-looking clusters that we've been told are packed with antioxidants. But here is what the health industry doesn't want you to know about this deceptive fruit and how it is silently sabotaging two of men's biggest health concerns. Let's start with the blood sugar bombshell. 1 cup of grapes contains approximately 23 grams of sugar, primarily in the form of glucose and fructose. That's equivalent to nearly 6 teaspoons of sugar hitting your bloodstream in minutes. For diabetic men or those with insulin resistance, this creates a perfect storm. Your pancreas goes into overdrive, pumping out insulin to manage the sudden glucose flood, but here's where it gets dangerous. This insulin spike doesn't just affect your blood sugar. It triggers a cascade of inflammatory responses throughout your body, and your prostate becomes ground zero for this inflammation. The prostate gland is incredibly sensitive to hormonal fluctuations, and when insulin levels surge repeatedly, it creates chronic inflammation that can enlarge the prostate and worsen existing conditions. But the great problem goes deeper than just sugar content. Grapes are loaded with natural compounds called tannins and certain phenolic acids that, while beneficial in small amounts, can become problematic when consumed regularly in large quantities. These compounds can interfere with zinc absorption, and zinc is absolutely crucial for prostate health. Without adequate zinc, your prostate becomes vulnerable to inflammation, enlargement, and cellular damage. Here's something even more concerning. Many commercial grapes are treated with sulfur dioxide and other preservatives to maintain their appearance during transport and storage. These chemicals can accumulate in your system and contribute to oxidative stress, which directly impacts both blood sugar regulation and prostate function. Your body struggles to process these artificial additives while simultaneously dealing with the natural sugar overload. The timing of grape consumption makes everything worse. Most people eat grapes as snacks between meals or after dinner when their metabolism is naturally slower. This means the sugar sits in your bloodstream longer, creating extended periods of elevated glucose and insulin. For your prostate, this prolonged inflammatory state is like adding fuel to a fire that's already burning. Now, I'm not saying grapes are poison. The issue is quantity and context. A few grapes occasionally won't destroy your health, but the problem is that most people don't eat just a few. We grab handfuls, sometimes consuming entire cups without realizing we've just ingested the sugar equivalent of a candy bar. Let me share what happens in your body when you regularly consume high amounts of grapes. First, your blood sugar spikes rapidly, forcing your pancreas to work overtime. This creates insulin resistance over time, making it harder for your cells to respond to insulin effectively. Meanwhile, the chronic inflammation triggered by these sugar spikes travels through your bloodstream, settling into tissues throughout your body, including your prostate. Your prostate begins to swell as inflammatory markers increase. You might notice changes in urination frequency, difficulty starting or stopping urine flow, or that frustrating feeling of incomplete emptying. These aren't just inconveniences. They're warning signs that your prostate is under attack from systemic inflammation largely triggered by dietary choices. The solution isn't complicated, but it requires awareness and intentional action. If you're dealing with diabetes or prostate issues, treating grapes like candy is your first step. When you do choose to eat them, limit portions to no more than half a cup and always pair them with protein or healthy fats to slow sugar absorption. Better yet, replace grapes with lower sugar fruits that actually support prostate health. Berries like blueberries, blackberries, and raspberries contain powerful antioxidants called anthocyanins that reduce inflammation rather than promoting it. These fruits have significantly less sugar impact while providing nutrients that specifically benefit prostate function. Avocados, while technically a fruit, offer healthy fats and minimal sugar. Tomatoes provide lycopene, a compound specifically linked to prostate health. Even citrus fruits, when consumed in moderation, offer vitamin C and flavonoids that support both blood sugar regulation and prostate function. The key is understanding that your food choices create either inflammatory or anti-inflammatory environments in your body. Every time you reach for those grapes, you're remaking a choice that affects both your blood sugar stability and your prostate health for hours afterward. Your prostate and pancreas are connected in ways that mainstream medicine rarely discusses. When you support one through better nutrition choices, you automatically support the other. By eliminating or drastically reducing grape consumption, you're taking a powerful step toward better health in both areas. Remember, small changes create massive results over time. Your body has an incredible ability to heal and restore balance when you stop flooding it with problematic foods and start providing the nutrients it actually needs to thrive.